sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and also follow the socials as well. They're gonna be in the description, and I'm also show you as well on the screen. So yeah, make sure to do all that because it'll definitely help the channel and it'll definitely make the channel grow. And I definitely like reading you guys' comments. So just stay tuned for more coverage, and we'll make sure that we push out more content for you guys in the future. Transition to a game that's not as dirty. It's not as much controversy, but there is some things. Still physical game, and that is the Celtics and the Bucks. And game 3 is tied up. Last game, it wasn't even close.
Yeah, Giannis, I've been going to bat for you for like the past year, saying you're the best in the world, and this is how you repay me.
It's one game though.
Even the first game, he ain't played fantastic.
But he still had triple.
Let me tell you, Giannis, I need you to show me that you are the 2-time MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Finals MVP, 50-pointer Finals guy that I know you are. Yeah, I don't care if the Celtics build a wall. I need you to jump over the wall. I need you to turn it to the Colossal Titan or something and reach over the wall. Do something, Giannis, please. You're making me look bad out here.
Listen, here's the thing when it comes to this series, because I feel like because he doesn't have Middleton, I think we have to throw the whole field goal percentage, like him being efficient from field goal percentage, out the window. Because he doesn't have his running mate. He doesn't have his Robin with him. And so I think what it comes down to is, number one, is he not turning the ball over? Let's get that out the way. Is he playing great defense? Is he rebounding? Is he getting assists? And is he scoring some points? The whole field goal percentage thing, I think we have to throw that out the window. That's why the first game, I didn't really have a problem with him. The first quarter, yeah, because he was turning the ball over pretty much, and he was looking like Kevin Durant out there. But then after the first quarter, he got his groove going, and you saw him sort of dominating. Then the fourth quarter, you saw him with the self-lob. Second game, that's where I'm like, okay, where were you at? Like, I don't even remember you scoring, 24, 25, got all these rebounds. And it says, I didn't even see you. I didn't even notice it. So he has to weather the storm because Boston Celtics, they're coming. They are going to continue to fight. And Grant Williams, like he's done a really good job when it comes to containing Giannis.
Batman.
He's making sure that he's not going to get pushed around. Because when you watch him, you like, damn, like this guy, what is he, like 6'7", 6'8"?
He's like 6'6" or something, 6'7", 6'6".
And Giannis is like 6'11", and you see him generally pushing people aside like he's Shaquille O'Neal. Grant Williams is staying his ground.
Also, the Bucks, their role play, like Bobby Portis and Grayson, that they did not have good games. Drew wasn't even all that good. It was just a bad performance team-wise. But I think the Bucks are good, have good coach. They'll probably clean that up this game today and going forward in the future. So I think today's game will be pretty competitive down the stretch. I think the Bucks will get it though because they're at home.
Yeah, I think they're going to get it too.
I think they play better at home.
I think they're going to knock down the shots.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's going to come down to is hitting their shots because game 1, they were hitting the shots.
Yeah, they was going crazy.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be a similar contest.
And people, here's the thing. People really like to overreact, and I don't think people know how basketball or playoff basketball works. But if you're on a road team or a lesser seed and you split at home, that's a W.
That's a dub for real.
That is a W. If you steal one game at home, you steal home court. Forget game 2. We did our job.
As long as you're not Minnesota, you good.
And as long as you handle your business at home, you in great position. Because then it'll be 3-1. And then you still at the opponent's then you still got to come back to your side. So I'm telling you, splitting that game at home, dropping that game at home is big, especially for a team like the Grizzlies, because they're young, they're prone to mistakes. They needed to get that 2-0. Because the Warriors, they gonna get sharper as the series go on.
As long as you're not Minnesota, you good.
Yeah,
you're pretty good. So. Or the Pelicans, because the Pelicans, they are very young and inexperienced. So as long as you're not those two teams, then you have a hell of a shot if you get a split.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The split is essential.
Yes. And I got Milwaukee tonight.
Yeah.
I think Giannis is going to
show
up.
The good guys will win tonight. The Bucks and the Warriors, the good guys will win.
I think that the thing that people pay attention too much to, okay, what is his field goal percentage. And we have to remember, these are the playoffs.
Kevin Durant is not. I mean, I said Kevin. Giannis is not Kevin Durant. He's effective outside of his field goal percentage.
Correct. And so we have to get to a point.
No disrespect to KD though.
Yeah.
That's still PG County hero. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's still that guy. He's
Hometown
top
guy.
top three in the NBA. One of the greatest scorers we ever seen. So we got to give him his respect in his dues. But again, when it comes to the playoffs, we have to realize that a lot of times the defense is going to be a lot better. The field goal percentage is not going to be more likely like it was in the regular season. There's not a lot of Michael Jordans where their field goal percentage gets better in the playoffs. Like, that's just not normal. Michael Jordan is not human. He's not normal, okay? It's not LeBron James's where he just takes it to another level. Like, there's nobody like that, okay? Yeah. So let's stop that right now and thinking that, these guys, they have to shoot a better percentage.
People need to stop box score watching and watch what's actually on the court.
Exactly. As long as they do what they normally do, make sure that they affect the game in a way that helps their team win. Why does it matter what percentage they shoot?
Yeah, like when people were saying, like, what game was that? It was either game 1 or 2. It was like when Ja had like 30-something. People was like, he took 31 shots. I'm like, bruh. You got to empty the clip in the playoffs. You can't just be like, I'm not going to shoot because my field goal percent. Man, forget all that. If you don't shoot and get them buckets to help your team win.
This is why people be hating on like guys like Kobe.
Yeah, the most casual take is Kobe wasn't efficient. Like, bro, he had to shoot that. You was really going to trust Ron Artest to shoot 20-plus times a game?
Allen Iverson as well.
Be for real.
Allen Iverson as well. Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady. Now, Tracy McGrady, he was a choker, but it's not even talking about Tracy McGrady. But, so Allen Iverson, Vince Carter, I forgot what other names.
I can't stand people. Kobe was a shot. He was in. Who was going to shoot the ball then?
Exactly.
Derek Fisher? Exactly. Come on, son. Get real.
So, but yeah, that's another subject for another day. Efficiency, I'm not really concerned of. Yeah. It's do you make sure that you're not turning the ball over?
Do you make winning plays?
Yeah.
You put your team in a position to win? Are you playing defense?
Are you showing up in crunch time?
Yeah.
That's really what it's all about.
Like the playoffs is more eye test and actually knowing the game instead of looking at numbers on a sheet.
That's really what it is, like more than anything.
Well, at least when it comes to star players.
Yeah.
When it comes to star players. Role players, I mean.
Yeah, honestly, it really comes down to the box score with role players.
Yeah. But star players, you got to grade them on a curve when it comes to the playoffs because it's not the same.
Right.
And the only awards that count in the playoffs is NBA Finals, MVP, and having an actual ring.
Right.
Those are only stats that really matter. Anything else, throw it out the window.
Yeah. So we both have Milwaukee game 3. But we still have I have the C's, I have the Celtics in 6. You have Milwaukee, in 7, right?
Yes.
Okay, so